There was a time when I was around my family and my oldest brother was there. And I tried to play on the joke that he was playing. I tried to join in. And he looked at me in a way that made me feel small, weird, and almost just unauthentic. He was like, why are you talking like that? Oh, it's my joke, blah, 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 blah. And I realized at that point, I should not be pleasing people. Now, this was when I was really young. So what happens then? You get a bit older, you start making friends, you start speaking to different people, being around different environments. Let's say at school, you start being around different people. Now, I fell into the same trap a bit older because you're with different people. I would make myself into someone that wasn't me. And the way I did this was I used to drink a lot. So let's say I was out with a social situation, let's say we're at a park or whatever. I used to drink a load. And I'm talking amounts that get you blacked out. And the reason I done this was because I wanted people to like me and I wanted people to get enjoyment when I was there. And I didn't know how to address being who I truly wanted to be deep down. And I wanted to make sure they still liked me. And the sad truth with this was I actually ended up long term losing these people. And the reason was it wasn't me. So when I went from a drunk guy, a drunk chubby guy who didn't take care of himself, didn't respect himself and would do anything to please anyone and make shit jokes and the jokes that I didn't even really want to make, but it made people laugh or it made this certain group laugh. I was in a position where I changed and these people were like, why is he changed? Why is he different? Why is he that guy that wasn't the same as before? Why is he acting in this way? Why is he holding himself in this way? That's what happens, bro. You literally end up in a position where they're like, who are you now? Who are you? Why have you changed completely? And it's not that you've actually changed. It's your habits changed and it's who you truly wanted to be changed. But to them, you've changed because that mask that you had up was you to them. That was you. That was you. That fake version who was pleasing them was you. But then, obviously, deep down within you, you realize that's not me. I didn't want to be this guy. I didn't want to be this clown, essentially, where people just laugh at me for the wrong reasons. I want to be disciplined. I want to be better in my body. I want to be better in my life. I want to be learning new things. I want to be making my mind into a different person, building myself into a different person. And this is what will happen, boys. When you start pleasing people, you're going to fall into this trap where it's not you. Now, when I say it's not you, it's obviously you doing the actions, but you are acting in a way that will please these people. You're not acting in a way that you truly want to be, the person you want to be. And I see a lot of guys do this in relationships, especially. They act in a way to please a woman. I see it. Now, that seems on base level a good thing. That does. But long term, it isn't going to work because you're not acting as yourself. That's going to lead to you being annoyed, you getting frustrated, you not being happy with the position, potentially you lashing out, and she's going to feel that. She's going to be like, what's wrong with him? He ain't being himself, he ain't authentic, he's acting weird. And you're going to end up in a position where you likely break up. And it could be quite hard, it could hold you back, etc. But when you're you from the jump, what happens is you lose these old friends, you lose these old people, you lose the people who do not fit your life right. That's what I've experienced. You lose the people who do not really fit your life, who maybe on different paths who want to do basic stuff, i.e. just get drunk all the time and whatever. You lose these people, but you start to find different people. And the reason for this is you're improving yourself on your journey and you're finding yourself. You see yourself improving, you see your goals coming into play, you see your life getting better. And people will resonate with that, bro. They will resonate with that. And this is what I've had, man. I've bettered myself for years now and people have come and gone. I've had loads of people come and go. But there's people who stay and there's new people who come in. And this is what I found. And a lot of times it's the people who do the habits that you do that will be your friends more so. because they're on that growth journey, that long-term perspective journey. They're not on a short-term type of vibe. And this is what you need to understand, bro. If you have people who you are different around, they're obviously not the right people for you. They're obviously not, because you have to fake yourself around them. I've had this in all different areas, even family members I would ask, act in a way that wasn't me. And what it'd lead to was me almost just jeopardizing myself and not even better in that friendship or relationship. That's what it'd lead to. And this is what you really need to hone in your mind, bro. Are you better off having people that like you for you, who you are genuinely building, who you are genuinely going towards, who you are genuinely are? Or do you want people there who like you because you put on that act and you're this funny drunk guy? That's the question. For example, me, I don't even drink that often. I drink maybe once, twice a month at most. Most people drink most days. But I could act in that way and try to please people, and it wouldn't be me. It wouldn't be me at all. And this is what you gotta think, boys. This is what you have to genuinely think. What's the priority? You or them? Who is the priority? You know who is the priority. You're the priority, boys. Always keep this in mind. You're better off being by yourself and building yourself, and then slowly finding people who fit your life, than acting in a way that isn't you and having people around you that don't even necessarily care for the real version of you, just a fake version you put on. See you later, fellas. Oh, my voice fucking up.